Very good night to all of us. So, welcome back to this channel. Okay, today I am going to explain from the book of Swami Guruji Vivekananda. So, the 25 greatest speech of Vivekananda, Swamiji. Okay, so in this book, I am going to take the first chapter called name of the chapter is Address at the final session. So, in this chapter, it's very interesting and very excellent. As you all know, Swami Vivekananda Guruji was a great spiritual. He's a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Guruji and Sharda Devi Mataji. Okay. So Vivekananda Guruji, Chicago speech you all know. Okay, in that speech, everyone was amazed. Okay, because in previous that year, 18th century and all, nobody can talk like Swami Vivekananda Guruji. He addressed in Chicago that brothers and sisters. So in that Chicago session, everyone was amazed and everyone was clapped and everyone was become the follower of Swami Vivekananda. Okay, so that speech was very fantastic of Swami Vivekananda. So let's see. The World Parliament of Religion. So that even name is called the World Parliament of Religion. Okay. The World Parliament of Religion has become an accomplished fact and a merciful Father has helped those who labor to bring it into existence and crowned with success the most unselfish labor. So in this first para, so previous that year and all, there are so many dominations. Rich, poor and all, rich person, not not even like to see poor people. So that domination and that the negotiations are there in those days. Okay, but in this parliament, it was a very accomplished fact. So which means it was very fantastic. Okay, fact. Okay. Merciful Father has helped those who labor to bring, so it becomes that even the Swamiji's speech brings equality and universal in diversity. Okay, so next thing. My thanks to those noble souls whose large hearts and love of truth first dreamed the wonderful dream and then realized it. My thanks to the shower of the liberal sentiment that has overflowed this platform. My thanks to his enlightened audience for the uniform kindness known me and for the appreciation of every thought that ends to smooth the fiction of religions. A few jarring notes were heard from time to time in the sermon. My special thanks to them, for they have, by their striking contrast, made gender harmony sweeter. So, Swami Vivekananda, in this para, Swami Vivekananda Guruji, thanking to the addressing to the audience. Okay, first, finally, he comes to stage and is thanking to the audience. Okay, what the Guruji says. My thanks to those noble souls. Okay, noble souls whose large hearts and love of truth first deemed their wonderful dream. So, first he thanks to the artist souls, noble souls, and he has a love and love arts people. He thanks. Okay, simply we said a love arts people. Okay, audience. Okay, My thanks to the shower of liberal sentiments that are overflow this platform. So he's showing the love and affection to the audience, to the people and to the audience who are attending this, who are come to this event. My thanks to this enlightened audience, large audience, okay? Large audience of every thought that ends the smooth of friction of religion. Friction of religion means, which means equal friction means equality of religions, okay? All religions, okay, equal in all, okay. The few jarring notes were heard from time to time in this harmony. So this refers to the nature and the jumps in those days and the nature's birth. He thanks, thanking. My special thanks to them for their thinking contest and the harmony that's with it. So they are talking to nature. Okay. So next, let's see. So wonderful. Okay. Much has been said on the common. Much has been said of the common ground of religious unity. I am not going just now to venture my own theory, but if anyone here hopes that unity will come by the thumb of any one of the religion and destruction of others, and then the destruction of the others, to him I say, brother, yours is impossible hope. Do I wish that Christian world become Hindu? God forbid. Do I wish that Hindu or Buddhist would become Christian? God forbid. Okay, one second. So in this para, it shows the equality in religion. So he is asking question. Okay, whether it is possible, impossible. So if it's possible to do I wish that Christian people will become Hindu people? God forbid. So it's God wish. Okay, he's saying God will. Do I wish that Hindu or Buddhist should become Christian? God forbid. God wish. Okay. So in this parable, they're talking about the equality. And in that speech, Swamiji talks about universal, universal, universal in diversity. Okay, which means equality of all religion, equality of religions. Okay, simply we said, okay. The seed is put in the ground, and the earth and the air and water are placed around it. That the seed become the earth or the air or the water. Now it becomes a plant. Now it becomes a plant. It develops after the law of its own growth. Assemblages the air, the air, water converts then into plant substance, grow into a plant. Superb example. What Swami said in that Chicago event. So does the seed become air or water? No, it's not possible. Does plant become earth or water? No, it's not possible. Does the earth become seed or sky? Does the earth become seed? No. So it's talking about a super example. That's why. Likewise, the religions are also equal. Okay, we have to show a love and affection. So there is no any common conversion. Okay. So that's why the example is said. The seed is put in the ground. For example, if you put the seed, okay, in the ground and the earth and add water are placed on it. Okay. If you put the seed on the ground, around that there is air and water is there. Does the seed become the earth? He's asking question. Okay. And is it possible to become seed into become the earth? All the air, all the water. No, it becomes a plant. Okay. Likewise, human also first we are the child, mature, certain stages also, are there not grown up. Like why the example is given, okay, said by Swamiji. Okay. Plant it develops after the law of its own growth, okay. Assimilate the earth water, then converts growing into a plant, okay. So here I refer, okay, one thing. Here I refer to humans, okay. So humans becomes a human can become animal so quickly, or human can become a aeroplane, or human can become a train. Is it possible like a machine mode or artificial mode? Can human be like this? No. The same way that Swamiji gives example. So here in this paragraph says slow and slow only it goes, okay. Whereas human also first we born from child as a kid. We don't know anything. Okay, whereas seed also it's a object, okay. Seed also is a plant, okay. But it is not know how I go, okay. Likewise, human also, we can't know, okay. We can't know how will my future will be, what I will be going to be, either doctor, engineer, or any other. So we can't know. Likewise, seed also know. The seed also does not know because it does not have any like a human beings. Okay, so seed only if you put more water only the seed will understand. Okay, oh, I will going to become a plant. So like putting water, same way in the human also. If you are eating more food or vegetables only, we'll even if we go to school or that one, school or college only or office only, you have to learn a lot of things. Okay, like we seed also. If you put more seed, first it become a small plant. Then if you put more water and the seed, it will become a big plant. Okay. After the plant occurs, it will become a fruit. Okay, it will create a vegetable seeds. Okay, vegetables or fruit is like a gardening. Okay, same way as human beings also. First we have a kids mind, then childish mind, then mature mind, then adult mind, then maturity stage, then volume stage, then last stage. So, stages of that. Same way plant also stages of that. Okay. How it goes, that's why Swami says, Swami Vivekananda Guruji said. Okay. Similarly, is a case with the religion. The Christian is not to become a Hindu or Buddhist, not a Hindu or a Buddhist to become a Christian, but it must assimilate the spirit of others and yet preserve his individuality and grow according to his own law of growth. So, in this also, as I said, human beings and seeds, example, no? So the same way Swamiji explains, religious, okay, the same religious also assimilate the spirit of the growth and the spirit of others and the individuality according to their own law. So each religion has ethics and moral. So then it must have to follow, okay, for Hindu, Christian, Buddhist, or Muslim. So it must have ethics and moral. So we have to follow that. So that's why Swamiji is comparing this para and that para. Learning today, the Christian is not to become a Hindu or a Buddhist or a Hindu, nor a Hindu or a Buddhist to become a Christian. Okay. But each must assemblage the spirit of others. So each religion has assembled, okay, others, okay. For example, a service motive, so to helping others, courage, wisdom, patriotism. So there are so many, okay, others, and yet to preserve the individuality and grow according to the own law of growth. Okay, so there must have individuality growth of law. Okay, in that only we have to grow our self as per our birth of religion. Okay, the last para. Okay, final para. If the parliament of religions has shown anything to the world in these days, it has proved to the world that holiness, purity, and charity are not the exclusive possession of any church in the world, and every system must produce men and women of the most excited character. In the face of this evidence, if anybody deems of the exclusive survival of his own religion and the destruction of the others, I pity him from the bottom of my heart and point out to him that upon the banner of every religion will soon be written in this spite of resistance, help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction, harmony and peace and not dissension. So Swamiji explains very well in this paragraph. If the parliament of religion has shown anything to the world, okay, suppose if the parliament of religion not happened, then what happened? Okay. It has proved to the world that holiness, purity and charity are not the exclusive proportion of any church in the world. So if we have the holiness, purity and charity, it is bigger than if we are if the world has a holiness, purity and charity, it is more bigger than the church in the world. So for example, if we have holiness, kindness, peace, softness and calmness means it's a best gift in your life, and it's become other more than the temples in the world, all church in the world, or it's more than the any other thing in the world. Okay, then and the system, every system has produced men and women of the most excellent character. Okay, so God produced men and women. Okay, even if God only produced created the men and women character. Okay, with different excellent character. Okay, so for example, some of them calm, as you see all men and women. Okay, okay, so God only created in the face of the evidence. If anybody deems, okay, if anybody unreal well, okay, if anybody deems means to distract this, to distract or destroy means watch from the one thing. If anybody deems of the exclusive survival of his own religion and the destruction of others, I pity him from the bottom of my heart and point out to him upon the banner of every religion will soon will be written in spite of resistance. So if anybody wants to, sorry, if so some characters may have no, so somebody will do distraction, somebody will do goodness. So that's why Swamiji was telling that I pity him from the bottom, he pities from the earth and point out him and point out as the banner of the every religion. Okay, you point out, oh, this man, this is this. So from the all they pity him and and the all they pity him and point out the banner of everything. Banner of every banner of every day will be soon in return. Okay, so like a return he will find pity him and find out as banner of every day. Swami said. Okay, so then in spite of resistance, okay, the wonderful quote, okay, help service, not fight, peaceful, assimilation, seva, and not distraction, no destroy, peace and calm, harmony and peace are not this dissension. So in this only Swamiji explained. So help, we have to be help and not fight. Okay, we have to be love all and not no distraction, no destroy anything. Harmony. We have to listen good songs or good voice. Okay, with peace and dissension. That's why Swamiji said, Vivekananda. Guruji said, so in this para explain about the event, okay, in Swamiji went to the event in Chicago in 1893. In that, Swamiji explained about the universal in diversity, okay, equality of religions, okay. That's why Swamiji listed, that's the example, okay, about equality in religions. Then best example he gave is seed becomes seed can convert into a hair or water. So the best example is given. The last para is so in the parliament of religion, holiness, charity, and purity is bigger than more than church in the world is mentioned. It says in the parliament. Then last and final piece, do service, do seva, do listening, good harmony and peace and essential. This is only Swamiji explained in this chapter. Okay. So the next chapter I will explain later. Okay, so good night to all of us. So this is a wonderful book, the faith spirit of Swami Vivekananda Guruji. So let's continue next chapter on any day. Okay, thank you friends. Okay. Happy good night to all of us. Watch this video. Okay, comment this video. Thank you. Thank you. Good night to all of us. Hari Om. Thank you.